Unwanted dogs and cats are a big problem, but now there's another pet that's being dumped on our overcrowded animal shelters.
It's the celebrity trend no one saw coming, with Paris, Miley and even George opting for pigs as pets. The teacup or micro breeds sell from $350 to $1,800, but the price tag might be the least of your worries.
Our quarantine regulations in Australia are so strict that we can't actually import teacup or potbelly pigs. So there is no such thing in Australia. What we have in Australia are smaller versions of conventional pigs.
They have been exploited off the back of the movie Babe to portray them as a tiny little animal that's just going to be like looking after a dog or a cat, and that could not be further from the truth.
Di Smith was sold a so-called mini pig 8 years ago. Back then, Jack Russell Jessie could look her in the eye.
She was tiny.
But she's not anymore.
Well, we stopped weighing her a while back, but she's probably 250 kilos plus. So there's a lot of Oprah.
Ultimately, you would need some sort of forklift to get that pig into the handbag if you plan on doing that, because these pigs, despite being called mini pigs, become maxi pigs.
Squeak is the latest piglet taken in by Pam Ahern at the Edgar's Mission Rescue Centre. Lately, she's been getting a lot of pet pigs that have outgrown their welcome.
Hello. This is Hamish, and he is a full-grown so-called mini pig. You're a funny pig.
Hounds throughout Australia are struggling to cope with the unwanted cats and dogs we have in our community, and now we're adding another animal into the mix with even less homes available for pigs.
Sarah fell in love with the idea of having her own little babe in her own little suburban backyard.
I said to myself, I'll make it work. And I guess I fantasised that my pig was not going to be one of those ones that grew into a big pig. It used to be green lawn, and one day I came home and she was happy as Larry, digging, and there were clods of grass and earth out of it. She turned it basically into a barren, compacted dust bowl.
After 4 years, Sarah knew she had to find another home for Fable.
I love animals at all sizes, but she became unmanageable and uncontrollable and too strong for me. I cried before she left, and I cried a river after she left.
With no laws governing the sale or size of pet pigs, the Breeders' Association says it's easy for buyers to be misled.
They place them in teacups, they put them in prams, wrap them up in bunny rugs. They're using all the marketing strategies and tactics that appeal to people to tug at those heartstrings to say, oh, they're just so cute, I have to have one.
We're finding a lot of people that are selling the pigs aren't asking the questions of the prospective owners. Do they have a permit to keep the animal? Do they have a large area to keep the animal? Are they prepared for an animal that is hardwired to dig?
Pigs are classified as livestock, and most councils won't allow them in suburban backyards.
These people are dealing in items that have a heartbeat, that breathe. These are not fridges, TVs or microwaves that you can take back if they do not meet the expectation that you were sold in the brochure.
The fact is that pig may become quite large, it may become destructive, and it is really going to test your patience from time to time.
Oh, look, there's so many gags. I'm sure you got a few on the back of this, but I actually feel quite strongly about that. I mean, all our dogs are rescue dogs. I mean, there's so many abandoned pets, and people really just need to think about this. This is a massive animal and a big problem.
Well, and apparently because they can walk around with their eyes open really, really young, people are getting fooled as to how old they are when they're being sold them.
A lot of people wouldn't know. You'd see those cute little pigs and you'd just think that, you know, so it's good for people to learn that that's not... I wouldn't have known that before.
Now, before we go